Hello, hello. How is everyone doing today? You all having a good time? I am. No. Let's see here. We'll check in. Hello, hello, everyone. Please like, comment, subscribe, punch a bell, all of that fun stuff. And that's like about 10 misspellings per hour in the chat. So we know it's going to be a great time today. Real quick, let's take a look back at my schedule for the day. Hey, Bruce, how are you doing? I hope you are doing very well. All right. Hey. Yeah, let me know. Well, why we're at it. So what I'm setting up here for the viewership, besides my imminent death, ooh, and we are getting super close to 550, which means the chicken game is about over. Um, I do need food, so hopefully I can run into one of those 5,000 chickens that were released. And the chicken game was by Dos Bongos. I released all kinds of chickens upon the world and above the world in one case. So I spent some time running them down. Um, trying, I say I spent some time, but really it was me with the pokey stick and directing Gabe, my 8-year-old, on the murdered chickens, and me trying not, like, please don't lose my good sword. Um, so, but we helped with the wrangle on that. It was a good time, and then um, just been really exciting. So we'll see the winner of that. We left a lot of chickens, like a lot of chickens for him. So I'm excited on that. But on top of that, I've been working a lot. So from day one, so day zero on the SMP, my project for the SMP was this mine shaft. And it's been grossly neglected, mainly because how do you spruce up a mine shaft without going to the stereotypical things that you find? And so, you think of like cranes and all that fun and wild stuff, and it's good stuff. Don't get me wrong; it's just not boom. So I decided to make this one chunk mine shaft into a boom school, the Boom Academy, a Minecraft Academy. Oh, who do we got here? Is that Blue Fire Froggy? No. That appears to be Mr. Oatmeal. How are you doing, sir? And that's his beautiful shop right up there. But the Boom Academy. So what I'm doing is I'm giving all the SMP mates, if they choose to participate, one chunk to come up with an educational material. So these chunks are 16 by 16, and for the sake of putting floors and ceilings in, they are only, I'd say that one flea, 14 blocks high. And that creates 9 of them, which is more than SMP mates we got at the moment. So I'll fill in the other chunks, and what I want every creator to do is some kind of teaching lesson, learning lesson for our viewership to come and see. So I know Iron Knight was talking about doing a redstone auto crafter area, which I think is awesome. Yep. Thank you. Much needed. Very, very much needed. Hey, Iron Knight. I appreciate the food. So the goal, everybody get their own classroom and teach other things. And we are leaving it wildly up to the creators too on what they want to teach here. Whether it's the Redstone Auto Crafter, which I think is fantastic. had to change my auto crafter setup from nuggies to blocks because the villagers were connecting to the um, holy composter, which was really giving me a pain in the butt. And that took me a while to figure out enough redstone stingle to get um, to the auto crafter without using the composter. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you said there. I threw other ideas out there for the group, whether it's a redstone, PvP, color palette. If nobody takes that one, I'm going to probably spend some time on there enchanting. And then I also said, 14 blocks is kind of big. So if the creator wants to split it into two classrooms, have at it. Have all the fun you want. Um, so for right now, what I want to do is I want to punish fish putting the floors in. Yep. Sorry, work is got an email from one of my referral agencies. If you are in Minnesota and want to go to treatment in our female, I guess I can tell you that Project Turnabout has immediate openings. So let's finish laying down these floors. I might have another floor worth of polished diorite for it. And we'll continue working on that. We'll probably have to fly back and get more diorite. I am out of stone. Like you'll see this, all that stone right there. I got nothing left. And look at this wonderful shield, by the way. My Iron Knight. This is by far the coolest thing I've ever received in any game ever. Thank you. Like you have no idea how happy it is for this. On my way to Minnesota for treatment. Thank you, thank you. Uh, and that's kind of the dead giveaway there. So if you don't know, I am a substance abuse counselor by trade. Um, so, uh, but I'm only licensed in Minnesota. Sure as heck, nothing Minecraft related is supposed to keep you from doing crack. Um, Although I feel like I can make a pretty good group. Yeah, never mind. I'll get into the technicalities of it real quick. Things will get weird, and then before you know it, we'll be debating the Adler School of Thought, harm reduction, and blah blah blah, and things will be wonderful, but not very Minecrafty. So let's get these blocks down, and then we'll fly over to our base, and we'll. Man, are you serious? You are in Iowa, and that's not too far from Minnesota. All right, so we'll get these down real quick. It's also good to kind of know how many I'll take. So I started at roughly, yeah, with roughly 2 stacks. So we'll see how 2 stacks of these go. Hey, thank you, Gamer Jep. I appreciate it. Slash fly, this is a closed SMP. And since my realm was brutally hacked by Russians, I'm going to blame the Russians, whether it was them or not. I'm always suspicious these days from sending invites out on live streams. But there is a link to the Discord. Hang out, chill with us, and maybe you'll get an invite to join us. So, dude, if you could like nudge a little bit of your Redstone classroom out on how to do banners, I would appreciate that. I got no idea. I've never done a banner before in my life, and it is awesome. Anybody else ever do banner stuff, or is Iron Knight the lone dragon here? It's really odd you did it too because Gabe, my 8-year-old son, he was just playing around with on one of the creative worlds him and Zeke, my 5-year-old, play on. So it was just in my mind, and then a day or two later, you come by with that, and I'm like, oh smokes! Totally self-taught. Hey, that's awesome. It really is. I haven't even done letters. So like what I've seen on your shield where you've had kind of the black to gray gradient, like I've always been like, wow, that guy's high class on it. But now, and like having the wraith or the swamp creature, however you want to describe it, on my shield, it makes me. I've been planning on doing a big statue leading into my swamp, and we're out of blocks right here. By the way, uh, let's do a little bit of math. Don't worry, I am pulling out a calculator on my computer. So 16 by 16, 256, and I need 8 layers, so times 8. Okay, so I only need a cool 2048 half slabs of polished diorite. Let's divide that by 64. Okay, so 32. So, a shulker and some extra for diorite slabs. Oh my. But yeah, I want to build a huge statue on uh, of the guy now. I need to enchant this, and I'll show you guys where. I need to enchant my Lytra. There's another lesson I should learn with playing with my children. Uh, don't give them the enchanted Lytra to fly around on. Oop. Let's check out to see if we got any mail real quick before I fly off to the base. Look at this wonderful advertisements to the Trialist Chamber. I hear Snowbeans is going to join me later today. I'm so excited for that. All right, nothing there. But yeah, so I gotta enchant my Elytra. And then I'm distracted today. I got some ADD. So you shouldn't game near your work computer. What a horrible idea. Even work would agree with that statement too. Guess we'll see. So I got my brand new turtle down there, but right up here, I think I'm going to do a giant swamp creature statue. Some sort. So yeah, I'm just kind of excited about that. So our turtle. So this is kind of where Zeke camps out when he's playing. He's just obsessed with the turtles. He's obsessed with dogs. And I don't mind my green dye coming in a little bit. I did switch it over to water fed versus being layered by hoppers. So he got his 10 billion frogs in there. And we got our turtles over here. Woo! And then, of course, down here we got our breeding turtles if needed. Oh yeah, that's not super new, but I think that was what 1.20 that you could do that. Like it's been a Java thing, but it's new to Bedrock. Um, Going over to here. Finally got it, so no random iron golems are spawning anywhere around here. Wasn't as simple as you'd hope. Hey. All right. And I think I finally got my the villagers permanently found out. So let's get some diamonds and then I'll buy mending and unbreaking. Hey, hey. No. I finally got the exact villagers and beds and just kind of really lined it up, but no iron golems are spawning in. It's never a good sign. Typically, my here when iron golems aren't spawning in. Do. So I'll see if that clears it up at all. There we go. That was fairly quick too. Don't know why the iron farms always need a sacrifice to get rolling. Ooh, I got no beds in here either, or no books in here. No, I'll need to buy. Ooh, and I took my special axe out. All right, I gotta keep my bookshelf cutting axe in here. All right, unbreaking, mending. Hey, unbreaking. Mending 20T4, which we got enough for that. Whoa. Get an enchant no stake. 6 levels, seriously? Okay. I'll be back later, gentlemen. And our wonderful gold farm, which I just saw a way to make the actual ticking part way simpler. Might have been a Silent Whisperer one where I looked at it and went, oh, yeah, that would have been easier. I'll never forget that. No idea what he did. So I'll continue with that. And I need to check out Iron Knight's gold farm because it's able to rock the server. And I'm just impressed by anything that kills the server. Like, I want to be the one to do that. Oh, 6 levels, 6 levels. heal all this up. Oh no, I loved it. I sit there like, man, I couldn't imagine having a gold farm that efficient. But on the other end, I also did kind of try to limit the size of this gold farm too. Um, so it's, I guess, it's self nerf is still a nerf, but either way, like I just know how stupid efficient these gold farms can be. Ever since we had that the player appreciation realm that you did a lot of work on, um, I was just like, yeah, that's something I got to do all the time. So this should only take another moment. The music is loud for me, so I know it's loud for y'all. I apologize. It is a never-ending audio battle here. Oh, this one's a really rare oddity for me because I almost never use Silk Touch. Like it's just on my pickaxe, I should say. I just give me the fortune and I'm good with it. But because I was smelting so much stone, I was like, I gotta do the Silk Touch and just pull the stone out of the ground like that to feed the smelters, and that's why there's a smelter array out there. Really? Oh, that's interesting. So your chunks were loading great, but the server side was lagged out. And that's why, like, I posted or I tried to post that video of the frogs there, or the turtles, because like I'm sitting here like, holy smokes, these turtles movement like once every half second where they should just be fluidly going. But then Discord they require the size of the file to be pretty slow. So I was like, oh, hopefully you can see this. All right, I'm getting bored sitting here. Um, I'm gonna have a couple changes down and around here. Things are looking good, but most importantly for me, I now got the gold farm. Hey, hey, super accessible to the witch farm. And if the witch is responding in, might as well turn the trident killer on real quick to get those drops. And I got a zombie trap back here, so I'll be trying the villager discount thing, zombifying them. Grab our dough right and head back. Oh, I'm super poor. All right. That is fine. No, we can be shulker poor together. My diorite pour too. Give me these. Maybe I moved it all already. Which is a random possibility. So I organize them, then I disorganize them. Then I organize them, then I disorganize them. It used to be in right pour. Alright, that's okay. Because luckily for us, the tunnels underneath the Mushroom Island is full of all that beautiful, tasty diorite. And I just geared up an pickaxe, so we know what to do here. Should have put the random group there. Oh well. And another 100 blocks or so. There we are. There's our beautiful island, the Mushroom Island. And just because, I'm almost out of. Oh, got me. I was just about to do the firework display. Oh, he was hooking me up. I appreciate that. I do that for him too. I followed him around once when he was in a cave and just started throwing splash night potions at him. Okay. Great news about these though is because we're going down into chunks with them. And we don't quite need 15 or shulker full of diorite itself. So really you kind of divide that in two with this, but we'll lay these out. And unfortunately, it's about time for me to get back to work. This is the lunchtime grind. I do appreciate everyone who's been here. So the idea of the lunchtime grind is it's hard to stay in touch with our favorite creators when they go live. So it's one trying to watch a 5 hour live stream in retrospect is super tough for me. So I can go live for a little bit, so I try to, and hopefully it's easier to view if you do miss it. But thank you for being here. Please like, comment, share. I appreciate all that fun stuff. Y'all have a wonderful day. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. It should be a lot more consistent now since the kids are back in school. So.